This meeting is being recorded.
On online, am I audible? Online, am I audible? Can you hear me, ma? Ha. Yes. Good morning, everyone. How are you all? Fine, good. After a long time. Good. How did you guys spend 2 days here? Sunday. Anyone did any Angular projects? So many. Let's see. So all the people first we will see whatever the Angular projects you guys did, and then we'll revise the topics, then we'll move forward. Okay? Yeah. Come on. Ah, tell me, ma. Dalini 6 .netley 5 .app. Everyone try to see the something another one. See, someone said it like they are confused about the nested components. That's a simple one, but still will do. Okay, you did movies one. Salar Devara Kalki. So you just took one thing, but you repeated it multiple times, right? Yeah, the one component. The only thing is I need gap between the components, some padding. Okay. Except that everything is looking good. Now you can make it in a big application. If someone click on Kalki page should open. If Devara click on it, Devara page open, or one box open, one pop-up opens. In that pop-up, the Kalki or animal will be there. We already did model boxes, na? When someone clicks on it, how it will open pop-up model. We did it. Now we did this project. Combine them. We already did one counter program. Counter is like whenever you click on it, counter will update. Now put it on the top, favorite movies count. Initially 0. And put each one button. If anyone click on it, counter will increases. So if you try to combine everything which you know, that makes it better project. Also, you will revise all the concepts at once. Okay. Now, next, next one, ma. Very good. Huh? Vivek movie 2 .netley 5 .app. Happy that people are changing the titles and favicons. That's good. You did from using an API, right? You did API data. That this is looking really good. And you used Bootstrap, na? Yeah. The header seems good. The logo seems promising. Make some more better changes. I don't like that gap last. Yeah. Except that remaining good. So try to think about something. Okay. But remaining UI wise and the nested components wise, each wise printing and another thing giving the things, it is looking like something, that particular Netflix only. This one leading it to IMDb page. Perfect. Online, someone Penjal Rakshit. He did Netflix page. This is the exact Netflix page he did. That looks so promising. Very good. Penjal Rakshit. Next. Aki. She also did the similar Netflix one. And they took from Netflix only those images. If you right click inspect, you will get the images, na? That images they downloaded and did. That's really nice thought. Oh, Aki. He. I'm forgetting it. Either you change the name Aki. Now, oh, this guy did it category wise. What if I click on anime? Okay, it's like each and every category he printed it multiple. And down also he printed this. That's good. Nice. Next. Cartoon Box. I love the name and the brand he maintained. It's looking good. Only the thing here, problem is it's like title here. They are not coming in a straight line. Not in order. Kind of, they are coming zigzag order. Can you see that? That is not looking good. Except that remaining all are good. Offline more? Huh? Fake? Double? Double H. Huh. Double eight, double nine, double zero. Dot netlify. Dot app. Oh, good. Netflix, Telugu, Tamil, Hindi. Looking good idea. Clicking on it, going to IMDb. Perfect. Next. Tell me ma. GY JY OIT dash Netflix dash movie. CL close clone dot netlify dot app. Mm, no, JYOTI, right? TI or IT? Huh? OIT only? What is that? Joy? JYOIT dash Netflix dash clone one. Oh, double one. Huh? Remove the L from. Why you are changing all the spellings to me? I am only confused with the spellings, and you are making it more confused to me. Joy it Netflix clone double one. Good title. Now, okay, you did. It's looking good. The only difference here is gap is more, but remaining all are okay. Need to do shorter changes, but it can be better. Nice. This is good. At least you understand components. Nice. Next one. Huh? OG SIX6 dot netlify. Why everyone did movies only, Ray? Ah, another level. This is Marvel, Iron Man, Captain America. It changes. Thor, Hulk. Parents sends the details to child, right? And this is one of the best I have seen. Improve it. I want the sites to be more and more accurate. Are you fan of Marvel? Include the comics, make it, the character wise somewhat more involved. Okay. In future, when you learn Firebase kind of things, attach the chat box, make it some kind of forums. People will log in and they will fight about their fan wars and all. That would be a cool feature and people love this site. Okay. This would be good startup actually. Narayan online. Ah, finally an anime guy. Love to watch the animes. No, 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 no. Very few I have watched here. Very good. Narayan. This one also very good, man. Try these things. Only the thing is that Marvel one and the Component one, they did not put this, change the favicon and all. They did not change the favicon. Ah, it's okay. This is something, an API one, similar to what I did. Nice. Horror one. This looks so good than me. Nice. Good. Next one, sir. Huh? Rajkumar 7.netleaf. I am happy that most people tried it. Similarly, try it for the next 2 weeks. What is this? Oh, okay. That background image is there, na? Very simple CSS. Background position cover. Okay. Background size cover. Background position center. And make it height 100 VH. Automatically it will come full. Background repeat none. No repeat. Automatically it will not have this repetition. Remaining good. Upcoming movies you added. Perfect. Nice thought. Sir. Yes, sir. I. VA. BA. B for ball. BA. Sybasis.netlify.app. Good. Maybe similar to Netflix one. Perfect. This one shows the components, how they will go. Right? Till now it's perfect, sir. Today I'm gonna repeat one more time the components one. But last time we did parent to child communication. Today we will do nested components, parent to child and child to parent. Both we will do. Okay? Is it clear, ma? Okay. Any more? Anyone is more? No? So the remaining people are like no need. Did you guys tried? If you tried, it's enough. Okay. If you did not bring it, also fine to me. But if you don't try it, it would be bad. Now one more time, let's try it. I will change the theme. Getting errors. See, errors will come. If there are no errors, what's the fun? Errors will come. But you have to understand the errors. The people who tried also will get so many errors. That's the point of job. When you do it in real time, sir, no sir will be there. No documentations mostly will not be there. No one will be there to help. When you do real job, you will get so many errors. How do you solve those errors? You will type it in Google, you will ask it in communities, chat GPTs. Something at the end of the day, your manager will not ask it like whether errors are resolved or not. They will ask whether the result came or not. You have to take care of your errors. Is it clear, ma? Yeah. Anyway, here I will help you. If you get any errors, let me know. Now, let's start it from the starting. Everything is in the GitHub. You can take it from there. Okay. Now, let's go here. Let's start the things. Now, inside the Angular, inside the code, CD, Angular, CD, code, Let's write a code like what I can do. CD code. Okay, let's start app. Ng new app name. We will see child to parent. Ng new child to parent dash dash standalone equals to false. Ng new is a command which we will use it to create a new Angular applications. Inside the code folder, I want to create a new application. The application name is child to parent. When you did nested components, I did something called @input. In the @input, we did parent to child. So parent sends the data and the child will receive using @input. I will show you one more time in this application. In the same way, when a child can send the data to parent, how it will be possible, we will do it here. Okay. If you see, I provided in the last time in the notes one PPT. In that PPT, actually the child to parent concept is also there. Complete things were there if you checked it or not. Now let's go here. Which one? CSS? No. There are two more important concepts after this. Once you understand child to parent, you need to understand only two concepts in the Angular. One is like forms, and sorry, not forms. One is like routing, and another one services. The most important is services. Once you do that, everything is advanced Angular, which will be another week. Okay. Yeah. Mostly by end of the next week, it would be having in a good end. Okay. We'll see. Now it's done, installed. CLS seems internet is good today. Now CD 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 child to parent. Yes, forgot. Child to parent ng serve dash o. This will run the application. Okay. So we will always run the application so that we can see the output. When you put this servo one, automatically it will run. You are having auto save. Now go here, down. Now if I go here, if I see, only the problem is when components are increasing, you should know where to check what, from where the application started. Now, application actually starts from package.json. Then it goes to AngularJSON. Then it goes to index.html. Then it goes to main.ts. This is all common. What you will check is going to app. You will check is going to the app. Inside the app, you will have app HTML and app TypeScript. In the rarest cases, you will also check it the app module. Okay. Mostly you will not check it when you update the component automatically. It will only take care. But for example, when you are doing it ng model, I don't know, you remember, we only go there, we only put it forms module and all, right? Because we need to inform those modules. Okay. Now let's go here. Let's go to app component. Let's delete all. Control A, delete. Now nothing will be there on the screen. Okay. Let's create one component. Now this is very easy. Here command prompt cd angular cls cd child to parent, offline or online. Understand this concept. It's not important like cd code. It's not important like how much more concepts how much clarity is important. When I explain it at any point you didn't get it, I will repeat it one more time. Okay, so that it will be good clarity for you. Now CLS, let's start, sir. Even offline can ask. Let's create one component. Tell me, how do you create a component? Ng generate component name. So component name I can give it here. This time I will give similarly books. I'm giving it here the component name books. So there will be one component named books here. Now use parent and child. Array, in real time there won't be any parent and child, Ray. Okay. Now understand it. I will write it if you want. Okay. There is one component named books. Okay. So I will create it here. Books is parent. Okay. The next component I will create another component ng generate component books child. In real time we will not write like this, books book or something use case wise we will write, but for clarity because of some people I'm writing it books child. Books is one, books child is one. Okay. Okay, now total I created two components. If you go left side you can see two components are there, books and books child. First one name is apps books, app dash books. Second one is app dash books just child. If you go there, you can see in the TypeScript they will write. Okay. So logic is so simple, sir. Here first I will put app dash books here. Go here. What is the name here? App dash books. That name I will give it in main HTML. Main component, and inside this I will create one div. Okay, this div I will only give direct styling so that you will not get any confusion. Now in this style I will give it here height 300 pixel, width 300 pixel, border 2 pixel, solid red. 90% of the Angular goes with HTML and CSS only. Okay, except the services topic. Once the services topic comes, slowly we will go into the somewhat JavaScript. But most of the thing it goes with HTML, CSS. Now, this is the component. Here I will write app dash books. Now, if you go here in app dash books, what is the HTML? What it is saying? Books works. Instead, I will say I am books parent component, and I will write it here one button. Click me. Any doubts here? Doubts, sir? No. And paragraph 0. Next, here I will give again div style height 150 pixel. Why I'm doing it, I will show you the output, you will understand it. 150 pixel, border 2 pixel, solid red. Inside this I will give app dash books dash child. ఏమైంది? వాట్ హ్యాపెన్ రే? App dash books dash child. Huh. Now it's working. Go down. Is it good to use inline CSS? It's not bad to use inline CSS, but people say it like it's bad because yeah, you can't change it. Inline CSS, if you use it, you can't change it. It's a finalized one. Whatever the thing is, it will not change. So that is why people will say rarely use. I am using it rarely. Okay. Now go here. Inside this also I will say paragraph. I am books child component parent 0 button. Click here. Now go here. Now I will show you the output tray. Because this is my program. This is the program I did. Now, whole program is in app HTML, right or not? And that bigger red is there now. That is books HTML. And inside one more red box is there now. That is child HTML. So total how many components here? 3. App is the main one. Now one component inside and another component, right or not? One component. First thing we need to learn is one component inside and another component. Are one component inside another component or not? Right now? What is this concept called? One component inside another one. Nested components. What is it called? Nested components. How do you give nested components, sir? Every component will have a name, sir, called selector. You will, for example, books one name, app dash books. Books child one name, app dash books dash child. So we will give those names here, automatically it will be there. Any doubts? Any doubts in the nested component till now what I did? If you don't have confusion in the HTML files, almost you will get it. Now, what is the target, If I click on parent, child 1 0 is there, no? It should become 1. You got my point? If I click on parent plus, that will click me. Automatically, child value should increment 1, 2, 3. That means parent has to send that value now. Good point. In child also one click here is there. If I click on child, parent will update. If I click on child, parent will update. Are you all understanding, ma? Both the things will happen in real time. In real time, for example, there is one box like card buttons. Some image, some Amazon or something product cards will be there. Imagine one card button is there, and here add cart is there. Okay. After clicking on add cart, inside parent only you are making it as 1. Okay. Or maybe here inside the parent I wanted one box added successfully. You got my point? Parent as child. The add cart is one part of this total box, right or not? This total box is parent. Just this add cart is child. But when you click on add cart is sending data to parent, so that the parent will print I am added something. Right or not? Parent also can send the data. We already seen how the parents can send the data and how it will print different movies. But if child wants to send the data, that can be sent to parent also. You got my point, sir? Parent can send the data to child can send the data to parent. You must have seen these websites, like for example, You can imagine this. Mostly these things will be there in some websites. If you go to mostly girl shopping websites like Myntra, what will happen is one cart will be there. Imagine here one dress will be there, women dress, and here they will show you some 3-4 colors. Okay. Now imagine they click on one color. If they click on one color, what will happen is what is this? Yeah. Imagine I could select on this color. This whole dress will change to that color. You got my point? If I click on this, it will also change it to that color. The same thing, right? Now this box is nothing. This box is nothing but one child only, na? This box is child, parent. When you click on the child, parent one is whatever the data in the parent one is changing. It means child also sending the data to parent, na? Are you understanding, sir? So both the things can be possible. Child to parent and parent to child. How do you do that? I will show you now. First one, this concept is regarding nested components where one component inside of the another component. Okay. Now, the bigger outer one is parent and the inner one is child. Till now, anyone have any doubts? No? First, I will do parent to child. Okay. And then we'll do the today concept child to parent. Already parent to child we did. Now, how do you do that, sir? Go here. First, let me close all. Now, देखो, from starting onwards, see it here. Go to app. Inside the app, what is the main HTML? App HTML, right or not? In this main component is there and one div box is there. देखो. In this only main component is there and div box is there. Now, what is the div box you are going? App dash books. App dash books. App dash books means you should go to books folder. Right or not? In books folder, what is the HTML here? App dash here. I am book parent. I have P0 button click and again what it is having app dash books dash child. Go to app dash books dash child. This is books child. Go inside books child and open. These are the 3 files. One inside the another. 3 files are there. No doubts. Now this books is there, na? This books TypeScript open. Books ka TypeScript open. Opened. Now, if I click on this button, something should increase. If I click on this button, something should increase. First take that something. Go here, write it here. C is equals to 0. I declared one C value. Initially, what is C value? 0. If I will write one function named incr. In this incr function, if anyone call this incr function, automatically C value will become plus plus. Now C value is 0. If I imagine if I call this function, what the C value will become? If I call it again, no doubts. No, go here. Now here, I am sending this child. Na? I am calling the child. Na? What is the child name? App dash books dash child. For this child, I will write it here. Something count, and the count value is C. Count value is. I am sending one value named count. I am sending value named count. And what is the count value? C. Initially, what is C value? Right or not? And if I click on this, it will call incr. When you call incr, sir, if you call incr, automatically what will happen? C value will become 1. Initially C value 0. So C value will become 1 when you call this incr. And that C value 1 will go to the child. And child will print always C value 1. Then 2, 3, 4, Isa. Doubt? No. Go to child component then. Go here, child component. This is child ka HTML. Then child ka TypeScript where? Go here, child ka TypeScript. Now inside the child ka TypeScript, write it here. At the rate input. At the rate input. At the rate input. Which one you are receiving? See, देखो रे, which one you are receiving? Count. I am sending C in the name of count. C is the value. Count is the gift wrapper. Right? The parent, the child will receive that gift wrapper and then will open it. Now, so child should receive count. Go here, child, it will write what is the name here, count, and sorry, count. Count is a number, initially no value, and input has to be imported. Now it has count value, na? Count is nothing but the C value only, na? Parent is only sending, na? Now, child will print that count value. How to print it? How to print it from TypeScript HTML, right? You can string interpolation. Count. I gave that exclamation because initial value. If you don't have any initial values, when you declare a variable, it will take exclamation. Okay? Yeah. Now go here. Count cannot be a known property since it's not a known property now. Count is known now. So go here, stop it here, server. Again run it. Now see no errors. Now if I click on it, now what is the communication here? Parent to child. Parent to same thing you all did. You all also did the same component. You are sending it different times, different movies. You did parent to child only now. Any doubts in this? Doubts in parent to child one? No? Now. Actually, child to parent, child to parent, okay, you can send in 3 ways. 3 ways. One is at the rate output will be there. Similarly, at the rate input is there, na? At the rate output will be there. Second one, at the rate view children will be there. View child. Third one, template reference variable will be there. In this, we are not using at the rate output nowadays. It's an old way to send it. We are not using it nowadays. We are using only these 2 things these days. One is at the rate uchild, one is template reference variable. One is at the rate uchild, one is template reference variable. Okay. Is it clear, ma? Now, I will show you at the rate view child. I will show you template reference variable, how it will be done. In case, sir, I want to see that old method of at the rate output also in the document which I gave you, at the rate output also there, actually, if you check it. Okay. Each one given three examples. I will show you those examples also once we done this. Clear, ma? Now, let's start, sir. It's very easy at the rate input. Till now, no doubts, na? Till now, everyone clear, na, ma? Now, go here. Go here. Now, let's start it. Now, this is the child. Child has to send the data. Now, go here. In child, I am creating one variable named C1. What is the C1 value? Now, C1 value I want to send to parent. Now, C1 also has same logic I will do. Same logic I will do. In C1 also one method is there, incr. And in this incr method, what it will do? This dot, C1 dot, C1 plus plus. Oh, this dot C1 plus plus. Now, here, button, on click, incr. Problem is, guys, problem is, parent will call the child. That's why parent can able to, whenever it is called, it can send the data easily. But child is not calling the parent, na? How can the child can send the data? Is it clear, ma? If parent has to give the money to the child, parent can call and parent can give it anytime. When child has to give the money, okay, there is no need of any procedures. Parent can directly take the child money. Right or not? It's absolutely right. We can't take from our father's pocket. That's wrong. Fathers can take it directly from our pocket. There is nothing wrong in it. Right? Obviously, there won't be anything in our pockets, but still, he can take it. Okay. Now let's go here. The same thing. Now, child is what the child is doing. Child is having one value called C1, and child is incrementing the C1. Both the child is only doing. Now the parent will put his hand in the child pocket and take that C1. Is it clear? Now that is called at the rate view child. So that you are seeing the child. What is it called? At the rate view child. Now I will show you one example. It's like sorry. 730 angular. This notes I gave it already. You can watch this. This is the one. Now, in this example, this whole thing is the parent. This is child. Okay. Now, here, child is having some value, some function, say hello. Now, if the parent wants this say hello, if parents wants this say hello, parent will write it like at the rate view child and the child component name. And whenever it wants to access, it can access it directly. Okay. Now, let me do it here. Go here. Where is this? This is parent ka TypeScript. In parent, what they are doing? What is the rate? View child at the rate view child component named child. Okay, a child component name. Books. No. What is his name? Books to child, I think. Books to child component. Here also books to child component. View child is there, huh? See, parent created one variable. This is like a password. Like for example, child is having the data. Usually, parents will take it our phone, so we will have our password. This is like that. Now the password he created is name called child. Now if you write child dot c1, he will get the c1 value. If you write child dot ink in that child is there, na, that one will come. Are you getting my point, sir? Okay. So automatically when you write child dot c1, automatically it will come. Okay. Now let's write it here. Here I will write it here. Child dot co. See, can you see when I write child, I created one variable na child. How did I create the child variable? At the rate your child. Now think about this practically as parent-child logic. Child is like our cell phone. This will happen to every man. Like we will have our cell phone, we'll go to our home, and the parents will open our key and we'll check it something, right? And this is how they are checking it. They are it like at the rate view my child, which is a books component, is the name of the child, and they are giving a new name. What is that name? Child. It can be anything. You can put any name. It's like the password. Now, if I write it here, the moment I write child, the password dot. See how many are there? C1 and incre. You can take it incre. Incre is a function which is of child, or you can write it here C1, which is from child. Now, if I go here from child, what? Why those values? Both the values gone. Something happened. Cannot read the properties of reading the C1 books template. Properties of undefined. Undefined అంటే ఏంటి? Let's stop the server and try it one more time. Here count is there. Then why it is not printing that count here? Inside the books. Everything is correct only. Okay, this one is coming correctly only. Why not this one? K equals to ng after view init this dot k equals to this dot child dot C1, go here, this dot K. Now it's printing. Whenever it is doing ink is not defined, it is saying it. I will tell you that ng after viewing it. Increase there now. Oh, I write it on click. It is click. It is incrementing, but it is not able to receive it every time. Good. Now I have a solution. Now everyone listen. The problem here is when you use ng at the rate u child, actually the problem here, if you use, what is difference between on click and on click? On click is used in HTML. Click is used in Angular for event binding. Okay. Now, anyway, here, sir, using this logic called child, I said it, I can take the values from parent na, sorry, child na, I can take the values from child. But the problem here is, it is not able to take it directly when I give it in HTML. Because the moment your class starts, the moment parent started, parent is directly going to the child and it is taking. But the moment parent started, child is not born only. Right or not? Parent has to born, child has to born. After the child is completely showing on the screen, then only parent has to take it from child. Right or not? But if you directly write it this dot child, if you directly write it child dot kc1 in the HTML, what is happening is it is directly asking it where is the child. Now only parent started. That is the first line of parent. This is the first line of parent. So how can the child will come? Right? That is why it is saying it undefined. Is it clear? How do you solve this? Now we have something called life cycle methods. We will discuss in advanced ones life cycle methods. What are they called? We will have different life cycle. Na? One stage we are toddler, we are infant babies, then we will become toddlers, then we will become somewhat child, then we will become kid, then we will become something teenagers, young men, something old age, whatever, blah. The same way, component also have a life cycle. When the component born, when the component completely loaded, when component is showing on the screen, when the component got updated, when the component got died, deleted, something kind of one. At each stage, it can work differently. Those are default functions. That means, for example, if I write it one function, like there are some functions, like for example, if I write it here, ng, there is one function, famous function, this is called ng on in it. If I write it here, and if I write it here something, console.log, okay, now the moment component started, it will print it in the console here. It's like the birth ng on in it is. You don't need to call on in it. Automatically it will happen. Like the moment you come to puberty, automatically you will get mustache, you will get beard. Right, boys? The same thing, the moment it comes to a particular stage, these functions automatically will get triggered. Those are called life cycle methods. What are they? I used one of the life cycle method, and in this method, what I did is, I can take this value, which is from child. Now child is born. That value I am taking it, I am storing it in K. What I am storing it in? And that key value, I printed it here. And it prints successfully. This is one logic. Here also one problem is happened. What is the problem is, every time child is updating, like for example, Like your father took your phone, opened the password and checked everything. Okay, ho gaya. Tomorrow, you add one more photo in that. Will your father know that? Again, he has to take and check, right? Right or not? Will he know automatically? No, he won't. Okay. He has to check it again and again and again. That is not happening in view children. In view children, that will not happen. But what is the solution, sir? View children is like one time point. Like parent child value, whatever is there, parent has to check it one time. Next time, if the child is updated, it will not get. Only one time it can get. Like I said it, like color switch or size switch in the product options. Only one time. The next time when you trying to update it, again it has to start from starting. Okay. But instead, there is one thing called template reference variable. What is that? Template reference variable बोले तो you will give one name. I will give hash Bujji. Now the parent is calling the child as Bujji, right? Now if I ask it like, what is the Bujji C1 value? It will automatically print. This is more easy. No need of you child, no need of anything. You can directly access the values. You got my point, sir? Now go here. See, child is sending the data, parent is sending the data. Any doubts? Any doubts? Any doubts? Huh? One more time. Now, I will tell one more time. To send the data from parent to child, we will use something called @input. Okay. Now, how did you send the data is, when you are sending the data, you will give app dash books dash child and you give here count and you send the C value. How the child will receive @input count? Automatically they received it. वो हो गया. Next, parent has to see the child value. Two ways parent can see. One is like he will directly go from TypeScript. How do you check it from TypeScript? He will write @you child name. He gave it some password. He gave it some simple name and another again child name. If you write it, then everything in the child can be accessible in child. Can be accessible in child. But you can't directly access in HTML because child has to take time. But when this can be used, when this child can be used, if for example you are doing some child logic, like in parent one button will be clicked, in child whatever the function is there, it will run. In child one function is there. In child one function is there. Display alert. I am from child. In parent, I will put one button. Call child. Now, if I click on this button, I want in parent child that displays there, na? In child that displays there, na? That should call. Now, if I go here, I will say click fun and inside the fun display will be there. First HTML, it will go to TypeScript only. In this TypeScript, I will call the child one. That is the logic. It can't go directly. Okay. So now here, this dot child dot display. Ultimately, it will call display. You go here. If you see call child, it is printing I am from child only. So when these kind of logical things, like you want to access the values of a child logically to do logical work, TypeScript work, You will use at the rate view child. What do you use? At the rate view child, like a chain process. Simple. Now, I don't want this also. I want it like anything from child automatically happens. Okay. Now, I don't want parents, some parents don't want it like every time to check. What if my dad put some kind of automation thing? Like anything I do, he will get the OTPs, he will get the notifications, he will get the mails, whatever I check. Every my bank transaction, what if he is getting it? हो गया. That kind of thing is this one. Template reference. Template reference is like he will just give one name here and he will just write that name. And whatever happening in the child to that name, automatically it will come to parent. That is called template reference variable. And we already did this template reference variable actually. When did we did this template reference variable? Huh? When we did that ng if, right? If then else. We used ng template. In that we used this. Any doubts, ma? Doubts here, sir? Sir? Clear? Are everyone clear, sir? Now, now, one more time I'm telling it. This is just two components only, one component inside one component. If you wanna learn it, I will suggest you a simple method. Like, do this method, I will show you. If you wanna learn it, learn like this. Left side HTML, right side TypeScript, parent ka. Again, left side HTML, right side Java, the TypeScript, child ka. Total 4 values, keep it. Then you will 100% understand. Okay, I will show you one way. This whatever the example we did, the same thing I will show you in one page only. Okay, only for the people who get confused, ma. Normal people will understand 90% of the times, but some people who never tried programming logics will get confused easily. I will tell you. I will show you. Parents.html. Go here. Next. Child.html. Child.typescript. Now everyone see it here. In total here 4 files are there. Now total here 4 files are there. One is child.html, parent.html. This is parent.typescript, child.typescript. Now try to do slowly by seeing this, then you will get 100%. Okay? Again, and I am explaining it one more time, because if you did not get this one, later every class will be like, it's too difficult. Slowly understand it. It's not everything is like a piece of cake for everyone. आज तक clear है ना? Now देखो first here see. Now here see this app dash books inside the parent.html. Inside the parent.html, we have something called app dash books child, right or not? Because inside the parent dash one, it is app dash book is there, it is the child, right? Now whatever the child HTML is there, that is there. Now first, let's see here, one by one. Parent, I will check parent. What it will print? I am books. हो गया. ये छोड़ दो. Next, it will have two buttons. Nice. Now here, first child, what it is sending the data child? It is sending something called count. What is the count value? What is the count value? C. Now इधर देखो, इधर C value is 0. C value is now, but it is sending in the name of count. Now first, इधर से C value, इधर. Now first C value will come from, listen, first C value will come from here to here. Okay, TypeScript to HTML called property binding. That's why I put square brackets for count. Next, this count value is there, na? It will go from here to here. That's why at the rate input count. Right? Now you got inside the count value, na? What is that? The C value only. Now it will print it here. Is it clear? That's how at the rate input actually works. Any doubts at the rate input? You can actually write it in the same way, like in the diagrammatic one. It will actually make it sense. This is at the rate input. So they are inbuilt functions what you have given in the TS files. Input is this input are inbuilt functions. At the rate input, at the rate uchild, these are inbuilt functions. Right, ma? Doubt, sir? Next, sir. Next, ये पूरा at the rate input का. Now let's go here at the rate output. Green color. Not at the rate output. We will have something called at the rate view child. At the rate view child बोले तो here you have something called C1. What is the C1 value? 0. Now the C1, if someone click on this increment button, it will go here. It will go this dot C++. Okay. Now here the C1 directly go from here to here. Not only C1, whole HTML, whole TypeScript will go from here to here. TypeScript to TypeScript. Who child na? He's seeing the child na? Right or not? And from here, he is giving this value to K here. Now the child, inside the child, whatever the C1 is there, is giving to K. And this K value, we can print it. This is at the rate U child. Why to this logic also? Here also, from here to here, you can take it display. Where is this display? I called na? Called with win. From here, it called this, it called Okay, I think I messed it up. Just a minute. Fun. Fun देखो. Now, at the rate you child called, देखो here, fun. First, from this fun, it will go to fun, and inside the fun, it comes here. See, at the rate you child will not call ng after unit. Already ng after unit will be called. Whenever it is called, using at the rate view child, we are taking the value. That is not the triggering point. Okay. Is it clear, ma? ng after view unit is like my father deciding to open my phone. Simple. That is out of nowhere it will come. But the key which helps, the password which helps him is like at the rate view child. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear? Now, last but not least way, count this C1 value. That comes with hash bujji. It comes directly hash bujji to here. So it's like this one can be connected here and this one can be connected here also. Because that is a name, template reference variable. Is it clear, ma? Just make it all child, parent, parent to child in one page only. And try to do one simple project. Today I will give you a chota task. Try the task and 100% you will get it if you try it. Okay. Now listen to this task. And if anyone gets doubt, sir, you can use the group. I think we have a group now. Do you have any group? Okay. I will create a Telegram group so that if you get it a doubt, also you can try it. Those things will help, right? Because at least you guys will feel better within that case. Now go here. Go here. Copy here. Close here. Skip here. Now, online giving it. Offline people, I will push it here. I will give it in the GitHub. You can try it. I already put it here. Drive link na. I will write it here. Similarly, Telegram link. Okay. From GitHub, you can take it the Telegram link and you can use it. Okay. Now, today's task, everyone, please listen to the task and try it, sir. You can use any GPT's help. I was okay with it, but I want you to complete it. Now go here. Now go here. The task is something parent and something child. Inside the parent, put one input box and one button. Inside the child also one input box and one button. If in parent I write something Raj, if parent I write Raj and click enter, if parent I Raj, click enter, in child it should print I am Raj. If in child I write something, imagine in child I am writing Prasad, same thing. And I click on enter. In parent it will print I am Prasad. Is it clear, ma? Child may one input box, parent may one input box. Parent input should go to the child input should go to the parent. Kali H is simple project. You can take my project as reference. I will put it in GitHub and already in the drive also I put the notes. You can check it that communication notes which is a PPT one for the reference. Is it clear, ma? Yeah. That's it for today. Thank you all, and we'll meet you tomorrow. Sir, can we create a component at the app level instead of nested? If you don't put nested, how it will come, Ray? I'm not getting it. App dash root dash one. No, Sridhar, that's not possible. You have to show only one app dash root. It's like higher level only one. Yeah. Because it's a single page application. Only goes with one. Next week, by end of the next week, the course will be completed. By end of the next week, not this week. Yeah. Next Saturday. Okay. Yeah. Mostly it will be done. Yeah. That's it for today. Thank you all. Yeah.